I love microphones. Alright, guys, are you ready? Alright, Comic-Con, how you doing? Alright, that was okay. I believe we can do better. Left side, how you feeling? Nice. Right side, how you doing? It's just always the right side. Maybe next time we're gonna start with you and we'll check what's left side has to do, alright? Guys, in front of us, a very, very special lady. She is tough, she is cool, you don't want to mess with her because she'll kick your butt. She is a very inspiring character as well for all of the young and not so young ladies. So I need you guys to give a big round of applause for Miss Haley Atwell! Welcome to my salon. It's very sophisticated. Thank you so much. It's mustard. It's a very tasty floral. Well, we're so happy to have you here.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's so nice to see you. You made me proud. And what an entrance.
I know. It's dramatic. So it's the second day. Did you know that it's the 10th edition of German Comic-Con?
I knew it was the birthday because I've seen a cake in the green room that had happy birthday on it, and I was like, well, who's that for?
Okay.
I haven't eaten it yet.
Very well. I'll tell you a secret. It was the cake actually for Dom from the Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
And who was here for the last panel? Yeah. We were singing Happy Birthday, but not only that, we had a freaking orchestra on stage playing Happy Birthday.
Wow.
I know, that's pretty cool. So that cake is unfortunately, maybe he will share, but as far as we know, I think he will eat it all, huh? For the second break. So today I have some questions for you, but we did something a little bit different. We went online and we asked you guys about what kind of questions you want to ask. So we have collected the questions from Instagram, and I'm just gonna go with them. And let's just roll it.
Let's dive in.
Let's
I'm
dive in.
ready. I'm open.
Let's do it. So Stefan would like to know, what made you want to become an actress, and do you have an acting idol?
I have many acting idols. When I was little, growing up in London, right in the centre of the city, we didn't have much money, but my mum always would find a way to take me to the theatre. So when I was maybe 6 or 7, she would take me, and there was something very magical about a whole group of people who didn't know each other, the lights going down, and all of us watching a story on stage from people that we didn't know, and yet I felt as an audience by the end of the play, I felt changed in some way, either happy or moved or it was thought-provoking, and I found it incredible. It was such a captivating world, and I was very shy as a kid, so I didn't feel like I was a natural performer, but I knew in watching people being amazing and kind of larger than life on stage, I thought I want to find a way of being in that world. So it was from a young age, really. It never occurred to me not to want to do that. And I think in terms of my idols, I grew up watching a lot of classical English actresses like Dame Judi Dench, Fiona Shaw, Juliet Stevenson, some people you would have heard of or not heard of. And then of course the classic golden age of Hollywood, the Katharine Hepburns and the Bette Davis. I suppose I've kind of always been attracted to very strong women. Like, can you tell? Like quite alpha women, and so kind of across time, different genres of filmmaking, women who have been pioneers and trailblazers within the medium and seem to be distinctive, intelligent, independent, and funny. That's important.
Funny is
Funny is very important.
It's true.
Yeah.
And inspiring, you know, and inspiring to have your own voice as well. Because I think this, as a women with some feet on the theater boards and you looked at the audience like, oh shit, I'm an actress.
It was a couple of weeks out of drama school. I graduated with my degree, and in the final weeks of drama school, the teachers kind of look at us and go, okay, you're professional actors now, go and be actors. And you're like, and I remember the first job that I got, it was Greek tragedy in the West End, so start off easy. And I was 23, and I was with an actor who I love as a human being, as an actor, David Oyelowo, who's a wonderful man, he's still in my life. And I remember before going out, being in the wings and like looking out at the audience and going, I can't remember my lines. And like, how do I move? Just my mind going blank. And then as soon as I got on stage, it felt like I was at home. I just kind of looked out and was like, oh hi. This is my world, these are my people, this is my tribe. Still very nervous, and I still get very nervous. I think it's because I care. I think it's nerves are really natural and important human physical experience because it shows that we are invested in what we're doing. So I hope, I hope my nerves never go because it shows that I still care about what I'm doing.
But that's so beautifully said, and I heard that recently, like anxiety is because you care about something. So since then I just was like, I'm